Okay, so we are out here in Central Oregon, and this is the first video where I am introducing the brand new to me 2025 Honda Ridgeline. Longtime viewers of the channel know that all of my off-roading and exploring and overlanding adventures and camping really started with my 2017 Honda Ridgeline. I'm almost embarrassed to admit that this is actually my fourth second-gen Ridgeline. So I had a 2017 when it first launched with the OEM 6-speed transmission. I upgraded to a 2020 when they got the ZF 9-speed because I really wanted to control the Ridgeline in the gear ratios that I was out off-roading. So I learned quite a bit over the years of how to take vehicles off-road, understanding different ratios, and I really wanted the updated ZF 9-speed. So I ended up getting the 2020 Black Edition Ridgeline, had that for about a year, and then the new body style came out and it looked much more rugged and I liked it. So had an opportunity to jump from the 20 to a 21, had that for quite a few years and loved it. The only reason that I ended up selling that was because the new Honda Pilot was coming out. Now, my vehicle purchases have transcended quite a few different Honda and Acura models. So going to the Pilot, I loved it, but then ended up upgrading to the MDX Type S. And I had a little daily 2013 Acura TSX Special Edition 6-speed manual that I loved. Nothing was wrong with it, but there was a crazy lease deal on the Ridgeline, the brand new, the 2025, the Black Edition Ridgeline. So I decided to swap it out. Obviously a lot more modern than the TSX. This Ridgeline finally has all of the features that I really wanted back in 2017. So after I got my first Ridgeline, I had gone to Canada and realized that the Black Edition features that Canada had, the US version never did. Ventilated seats, power folding side mirrors, rear heated seats, rear HVAC controls, turn signal blinkers, and the first second-gen Ridgeline and the original MMC in 2021 did not have it. However, this MMC that came out in 2024 did finally get all of those features. So they weren't necessarily a draw for me to purchase this thing, but they sure are a nice addition to all the things that I really wanted back in the day. So let's take a look at this new Ridgeline together. I'll show you what I've done to it already. So I've had it 3 weeks, 2 weeks, somewhere around there. And I'll show you what I did to make it my own. The things that I did to make it so it was a little more easier to take out off pavement. So obviously right now, we're at a dispersed campground in Central Oregon. As you can see, we are deep out here. So this is BLM land, and different ranchers are able to run their cattle out in the wilderness. So there are different, so this is essentially set up so the cattle don't completely like obliterate the natural streams and stuff that are out here. So I figured first thing we would do is take a little walk around. So anyone that knows Ridgelines can probably see the things that are different on this guy right here. So yes, this is a Black Edition. This is a 2025. So we'll start off in the front. The first thing that you'll probably notice is that I have a front camera on here. Now I have a separate video that went over what system I ended up utilizing, the camera that I ended up picking, and how it functions, but I can tell you that it feels OEM. I've had no issues with this thing at all, and it is such a great addition, especially when you're out here heading off pavement, different rocks, needing to see exactly where you're going. So this is a really great update. Okay, so the second thing, also, if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you've seen these HPD wheels before. Believe it or not, these are not my original ones that I had on my first 2021 Honda Ridgeline. These came with the Black Edition when I bought it. They were a great throw-in by the dealership, so I really appreciate that. And I still think they look amazing. Now, I did upgrade the rubber. So as you can see, this does have BF Goodrich KO2s on it. I don't love these tires, but I like them and I have them stored, so I wanted to use them again. They are 3-peak Mountain Snowflake. These are 265/60/18, so they are slightly bigger over the OEM size, but you can see it does fill out the wheel well a little bit better. With that said, we are also lifted. So this has a 1.5 inch lift in the front, 1 inch in the rear, and I really like the stance. So from the factory, the Ridgeline has a 7.6 inches of ground clearance. Obviously adding the 1.5 inches in the front bumps me up to about 9.5, but what it really helps is that approach angle. So as you can see, we have a nice angle right there to come if we're gonna go down or up into something. So I did a water crossing earlier. I'll throw that video in here at some point. And I had no issues with it. Having had this platform now 4 times, I'm extremely familiar with it and I love it. A lot of people love these things for a reason, and the size on this, the maneuverability and the capability that it has is really unmatched still. I wish Honda would update the actual platform, but it still is proving very capable. What are we, 8 years into this platform run? So as you can see, we now have the turn blinkers in the side view mirrors. Coming around back, I did add the Ridgeline, the black Ridgeline and the black Honda accessories there. We've got some puppies back there. A lot of people missed this. Actually says release right here. It tells you where to grab to open this thing up. We still have the swinging tailgate, which is extremely helpful. And of course, the in-bed trunk. So this thing is extremely deep. Ugh. You have a drain plug right here if you want to use it or fill it up with ice, or if you just want to like rinse it out. Spare tires in there. I still have the OEM spare. We have an AC outlet here. This will power 150 watts while the vehicle's moving, 400 while it's idling. LED lights here. Unfortunately, we no longer have the truck bed audio system. So when I would go out camping, I would use it all the time because it was nice to have a speaker. Obviously, dual action tailgate, functions as a normal tailgate. Taking a look at the inside, there's obviously some notable updates that I know a lot of people have seen in different videos, but having 2/3 of the gauge cluster digital is really nice. You obviously can cycle through the different options here. We have a brand new steering wheel for the Ridgeline. Heated steering wheel obviously here. Black Edition has this black accent here. He's really hot for some reason. So another absolutely wonderful addition is we finally have ventilated seats. In addition to that, power folding side mirrors. Taking a look at the back seat. We have heated outboard seats here for both sides. You can control the HVAC controls directly from here if I didn't have it locked out. We have a USB-C here, which is 2.5 amp, and then 12 volt. Magic seats are still magical. They fold all the way up here, so we have a ton of space. I'm not gonna do that because the dogs are back here chilling. The AC. And then, of course, the sliding rear window. So this is a quick walk around of the 2025 Honda Ridgeline. I really enjoy this thing. Getting back into it feels like home, quite honestly. It does everything really well. It doesn't do everything perfectly, but it does a lot of things really well. And because of that, I really enjoy getting back into this platform and actually taking it off-road, getting out here. And being able to enjoy the great outdoors, which, you know, I think we all need those moments to recharge and reset. All of our lives are always so busy, so having an opportunity to be out in the middle of nowhere and not have anything to do, it's strange because it takes your body and your mind a little bit to calm down. And when you can finally calm down, you really can appreciate not only what's around you, but when you get back to your day-to-day job, it makes it just a little less hectic. So I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and thanks a lot for coming along on this adventure.